Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds on MLB 13 The Show here on ESGNet, and this is episode 47. And in this episode we're going to have two series that we're going to cover. We're going to cover the Giants in town to face the Redbirds. Theo and the Redbirds, there you see 20 home runs, 35 RBIs, and a batting average of 345 so far this season. And then we're going to go on the road for a two-game series against the Astros, a former National League Central opponent, I guess you could say our rivals for many years. So we're going to get into some action here in a bit, but there you see the recent performance from Theo and what he's done in the last couple of games. Of course, he had a monster game against Minnesota, both at home and in the Twin Cities in the last episode. And there you see he has about a week left before his next training and about 2 weeks to complete his goals that he must complete to get on the good side of the coach, of course. But there you see his career stats so far in the majors with 20 home runs so far, 35 RBIs, so a total of 25 home runs for his career and 44 RBIs for his MLB career so far. Only his second year, well actually really it would say his actual first full year as a everyday player. So you see with 37 and 17 for the season, the Giants 26 and 28. They're just 2 games below 500. So not playing the best baseball as in the last couple of years we've seen the Giants do, win a couple of championships and whatnot. But go ahead and go to the bottom of the first with a runner on second and 1 out. And there you see a nice hit right there. This one's going deep. This one's going back, and this one is caught right there. Easy out for the right fielder there, and Bonds ends up popping out in the first inning there at his first at bat. So bottom of the third now, 2 outs, runner on first to score 1-0. We're trailing by 1. There you see bad hit right there off the end of the other end of the bat there, and Bonds dribbles out of that one and gets out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. No runner or 1 runner on board. Still score 1-0, trailing by 1. There you see Bonds hits this one right back to the pitcher, and he has to duck. And there you see he gets a nice base hit. So his first base hit of the day, and moving the runner into scoring position for that at bat. So we'll probably see the replay here, and a good ball hit right back to the pitcher. That's what you want to do. To let the pitcher know, hey, I know what you're doing. So we'll go ahead and go to the bottom of the 8th, still trailing by 1, and no runners on board. There you see a nice hit right there, but this one's going to pop out, and this one is an easy catch for the center fielder right there at the warning track. If the center fielder didn't get there, it'd probably been a good double coming off the wall right there. So Bonds, there you see, not having a good day. Did get 1 base hit, so he is 1 for 4 for the day. With no RBIs, no home runs. Couldn't really produce anything. Of course, there you see the manager Mike Matheny a little upset with Bonds, not unable to scrape up anything. But there you see John Jay 1 for 3, and he got a walk. So, but we do lose the game 1-0. So not a bad. Bad that we lost, but it wasn't a humongous lead that they had. So now we go ahead and we get to game 2 of this 3-game series. And there you see 37 and 18 for the season for the Redbirds right there. And we see the lineup right here for the day. We're going to go against Matt Cain. So this will be Theo's first time we're going against Matt Cain. Of course, we got our boy Steven Strasburg there on the mound. There you see him right there, a Cardinal this season in the 2014 season. Well, if you don't know, I'm a Red Sox fan, but I'm also a Cardinals fan, and Steven Strasburg would be a good fit for the Cardinals. They have a good pitching staff right now. So we'll go bottom of the first right here, 2 outs, nobody on board, and then you see a nice hit right there for a single. So Bonds gets aboard for his first at-bat, unlike the last game where he popped out there at the right field. So we'll go ahead and see the next at bat here. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out or no outs, runner on first Score's still tied up 0 for both teams. There you see a nice hit right there going towards the second baseman, but he snags that one and gets into the double play and gets Bonds out. So there you see Bonds gets in a little trouble there, but now go bottom of the 7th, 1 out, nobody on board, and again this one's popped right in front of him and unable to run that one out to get the base hit. So Bonds again struggling once again, just like in the last game. So 4-3 is the score, trailing by 1. Runner at second, nobody out, and then you see Bonds gets into another ground out right there. Able to get out, not get into a double play, but ends up getting himself out and unable to do anything for the team to move him over. And then you see the final score 4-3. Bonds 1 for 4 once again, and a losing effort there in this ball game. So you see Yanni Molina, one of the notables for the Redbirds there. 1 for 1, came in as a pitch hitter, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run for him, but not enough to get us the win. We end up losing again, like I said, 4-3 in the ball game. So now we're going to move on, and like I said, we're going to go on the road, and we're going to go against the Astros for a 2-game set. We actually want to go back to the Giants game. Bonds had a day off, so he didn't play the game 3. So I can't remember what the stats were for the actual score, but well, I'm sure we'll see it here pretty soon. But let's go ahead and get to the Astros game here. And there you see Bonds again grounds out, and yeah, grounds out once again his first at bat here at the top of the first, going against the former NL Central Houston Astros. So we'll go ahead and get to the second at bat. There you see grounds out to the third baseman and another out. So he's 0 for 2 so far in this ball game and unable to really manufacture anything for the team. So 4-1 is the score. We're trailing by 3. Top of the 6th with 1 out and nobody on board. And then you see again grounds out right in front of the pitcher, and the pitcher gets, actually it was catcher that gets that and gets him out at first. So runner on second, 5-1 is the score. We're trailing by 4 now, top of the 8th, and there you see he grounds out once again, and yeah, not a really good couple of games now. 0 for 4 now, and now you see now Mike Matheny now having it. Like, come on, kid, you got to do something. You're getting, I got to do something with you. You've been brought up to this level. You got to produce some games. What happened? You were hot in St. Louis and in Minnesota when we played against them. So what's going on? So again, now back for the second game here at Minute Maid Park. And there you see. So we go top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on board. Bonds grounds this one again, this time to the second baseman for that easy out. So again, Bonds struggling some here and not helping out the team. Of course, the team as a whole not doing so well. And then you see he strikes out right there, and that one is a pitch inside on, I believe it was a sinker. Forcing a fastball on him on that one. So runner, no outs, runner on first, top of the 6th. There you see this one goes up, and this one's going deep, and this one is snagged right at the wall. Would have bounced off the wall if the right fielder wasn't there. But Bonds again unable to move the runner over, or unable to get on base safely. So he's struggling some. We've seen this before in past episodes, and I guarantee we'll probably see a lot more. Baseball, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. So top of the 8th now, 2 outs, no runners on board. And again, the third baseman sniffs out that play and gets the ball and throws him out at first. So Bonds unable to find any holes in their defense, and now we get to the score 7-3 the ball game. We're up by 4, and he finally gets a base hit, ladies and gentlemen, finally in this game. And there you see, moves the runner over to second. He is safely on first for the day for the Redbirds. So that average is going to be sliding down some. Not a lot, but it's going to be sliding down some. Maybe with the strikeout he had, it will drop financially, but nothing to get too concerned about. But he is 1 for 4. Mike Matheny says, okay, you did get on base today, but hey, We need to manufacture some runs. So you see one of the notables for the St. Louis Cardinals, Matt Holliday, 2 for 3, a home run, 2 RBIs, a double, a walk, and a run from him. And there you see we win the game, 7-3 win for them, but not a win that when I talked to Bond after the game said he was a little upset about his performance against the San Francisco, which they won Game 3, as you see there, but was unable to do anything to really help his team out and be a part of this run that they're having. So as we take a look here, we're going to end up, I believe we're going to stop the simulation, and I actually went ahead and skipped the training there for that ability or whatever. But there you see we split the series with Houston. San Francisco ends up taking the series away from us. So again, we're going to face those two teams once again later. I know for sure we'll face the Giants once again later on in the season. But that is it for this episode, you guys. Hopefully we'll see Theo in a better suit and do a better job here in this next series coming up. Here, as you see, we got Milwaukee and Chicago, a 7-game homestand there, as you see. But then before we go back on the road against the Washington Nationals and go to Pittsburgh. So that is it for this episode of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. You guys come on back for episode 48. We'll see if Theo can get back on the right track and also be in the hunt for maybe possibly a Rookie of the Year or a National League All-Star appearance. We'll see. We're only about a month away from the All-Star game, so we'll see what he can do if he can make it to be on the starter roster there. So as always, guys, keep such healthy, and also check out us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Tumblr. So as always, guys, keep such healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.